that you're here this morning. And I want to do a meditation this morning based on Thomas Merton. So let me just start by telling you that Thomas Merton is a Trappist monk and scholar that is in our present time period. And he reaffirmed meditation as a way for man to establish a vital connection between his soul and the living God. In New Seeds of Contemplation, Merton said that the real goal of meditative prayer is to teach a man how to work himself free of created things and temporal concerns in which he finds only confusion and sorrow, and enter into a conscious and loving contact with God, and to pay God the praise and honor and thanksgiving and love which it has now become his joy to give. The capacity of meditational prayer is something we are all born with. And so, what we're going to do right now is to take these ideas from Thomas Merton and just make them our own. And so, I invite you right now to take a deep breath in. Just allow yourself to get centered into this space, centered into this present moment in time. Allow your breath to be that bridge that lets you leave the activity of your thoughts, the impact of your emotions and feelings. And as we just bring our attention and focus onto our breath, we feel ourselves relaxing into this present moment. We feel ourselves relaxing into the silence. Thomas Merton talks about the silence as having many dimensions. It can be regression, it can be escape, or it can be presence, awareness, unification, self-discovery. Allow the silence to pull us together, to realize who we are and who we might be, and the distance between these two. Allow the silence to be this space where we come face to face with the ground of our own being. where we experience the courage to be. The courage to open ourselves to questions about our existence, the reality of our commitments, the authenticity of our everyday lives. In the silence, open yourself to question the value of your existence. Can you feel the authenticity in your everyday life? Put down the mask of who you think you are and just be silently with yourself. Let that social self fade away. And in this silence, be open to the experience of the real self that arises. Merton tells us that there is a silent self within us whose presence is disturbingly precise because it is so silent. It can't be spoken, it has to remain silent. It isn't my silence. It isn't your silence. It is our silence. It has no location. because it is not a place. It is an indwelling aspect of identity itself. How does it feel to be in this silence? This aspect of yourself that has no location. Be with yourself in the silence. Just listen and transform. Feel through your conscious connection with silence, being in the process of becoming. Walk with it, talk with it, use it, and allow it to use you. right now in the silence. You are your most creative self. The silence is the soil, harboring seeds to questions that are yet unasked. To ideas without containers. To love without affection. To the field of infinite potential and possibility. Open yourself now to the depths of this inner life of consciousness, this connection of divine creativity. Be your creative, true self now. Experience it in the silence. Feel the presence. Open to the possibilities. And as you take a deep breath in now, know that you can take this place of true being, of your authentic self, of divine creativity with you through this day, through this evening, and through the days to come. And that connection is the silence. And so it is. Amen.